Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. I am Austin Ward, joined once again by the globe-trotting, media tour engaging, father of first round, potential first round, future first round NFL draft pick, Sean Wade. It's Randy Wade. Randy, I know you've been extremely busy this month, and thanks for spending some more time with us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right, Randy. So it seemed like it was maybe an adventure to get to Chicago last week, but you got there. You had 30, 35 other people participating in that protest at Big Ten headquarters. What did you think you accomplished last week? Would you consider it a success? How do you view last week?
A total success would have to be communication with the Big Ten and our presidents and chancellors, as I said, on many interviews. But I think the fact that we got the media involved and it leads up to this weekend, in the shoe, us having an opportunity to make more noise to try to get communication.
All right. No need to beat around the bush there. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. at the Rotunda at the Horseshoe. The football parents at Ohio State are gathering again. You've helped spearhead this with several other leadership. We talked to Amanda Babb yesterday at Lettermen Row. What do you guys want to accomplish this week? What's the main goal? Is it any different than last Saturday?
It's a little different because I think the parents are narrowing down the scope instead of having all these letters. Now we got the Big Ten Parents United, trying to get more information from the presidents and chancellors for different schools because, all of us are different. A lot of the schools treated this different ways. And to blame everything on Kevin Warren would be a mistake, if there was a vote, our presidents voted. So to get more information should be their accountability also. Just to have communication with the ADs and coaches of these different teams and no one else it's frustrating.
What has it been like? I think 11 of the 14 schools in the Big Ten were part of this Big Ten Parents United letter this week. How has this all come together that you've taken this movement? It's not just Ohio State. It's not just Nebraska. It's now spread almost across the entirety of the league. How has it worked behind the scenes to build some of this momentum elsewhere?
I think we have 12 now. I think Northwestern jumped in strong. I think 10 parents jumped in from there. Oh, that's great. I think it's like Rutgers in Maryland or something like that, or Rutgers in Minnesota or something like that. You got to ask those people. But it's just been frustrating to hear everyone's position. We all have some of the same opinions of how we were treated in this, and how our kids were treated in these circumstances. But we just want to get more information so we can be good for spring or try to put something to the fall. Because the thing about it is, you can put everything on paper, build a schedule, and the same thing can happen because of the pandemic. Because, like I said, the pandemic is not going away, but we have so many new things opening up: movie theaters, intramural sports, the CDC's lowering, the 14-day quarantine. Things are changing by the day, like we said, from Chicago. Things have changed.
Right.
So to just sit back because you made a decision and not communicate is something that we don't want.
And I can't speak for all of you, but it seems like Amanda Babb talked about how this probably not going to change the decision. It's not going to be revisited for the fall. I know that you still have, or at least last week, you still had some hope of that. Maybe this week that the season could be reinstated with the schedule that they originally built. But it seems like primarily, in addition to the transparency, and you touched on this maybe, that you just don't want this to happen again in December and January if there's still an opportunity to play again. Is that fair to characterize it that way?
That's fair to characterize it that way, but I still haven't given up on October, November because it doesn't make any sense.
Sure.
I mean, 5 exhibition games in the fall would be better than a season in the spring.
Okay.
It would be way better, and it would give people time to rest and everything else. But just the fact of just no communication is by day it's getting more and more irritating for us parents and the kids also.
So you've been really active in promoting this and trying to get as many people out safely as possible on Saturday at the Horseshoe. What do you envision for this one? What kind of crowd are you hoping for? What kind of feedback have you got for this week?
I need Buckeye Nation to show up and show out, as I've been saying all week. I talked to the Ohio State police chief. I can't pronounce her last name that good. Her first name is Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
She's been helping me out. She's going to help people, navigate to where they need to get to. I'm trying to get feedback from Campus Park, and they haven't reached back out to me because I don't want people to get tickets on the account of coming out supporting the Buckeyes. But I'll be trying to get that information out through Twitter shortly. I want thousands. That's what I want. But I know there's life. There's a lot more important issues going on right now. Black Lives Matter, voting, the pandemic. So you just can't expect people to come out like that. But I hope people come support, because the more support is going to be more pressure.
All right, Saturday, 11 a.m. Randy Wade, the football parents at Ohio State, they're going to be at the Horseshoe. Not the kind of fall Saturday that they envisioned, but they're still fighting to get it back, right, Randy?
Yeah, it's football next week. Football starts next week. I think that should be enough fuel to get us moving. I thought about what I was going to say. I'm not going to say the same thing I said last week, and I think what I'm going to say will bring a little bit of fuel to the fire. So I can't wait to get there.
All right, we'll have some people there to cover it again, and continue to talk to Randy as the football parents at Ohio State. Keep on fighting, try and get transparency, some answers, and hopefully some football back for the Buckeyes as soon as possible. Randy, I know you've been very busy. You got a real job and 1,000 other media obligations going for you. So thanks for carving out some time for us, man.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you having me.
All right, for Randy, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time at Lettermen Row.